Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 7, Sunday, on the first week of the Suicune research event. It is finally the end of the week. We are doing very well this week. I expect good things by the end of today. But for now, we're going to start off with 12,952 sneaky snacking. We're going to grab one small ingredient ticket for our reward stamp card and 100 sleep points for sleeping way longer than I should. I woke up late today. So yeah, I got 100 sleep points, puts us at 779. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to fix that. I'm going to try to fix my sleep schedule tomorrow. Get up early and get back on track. It's been a while, but I need to get back on track. Need to get things going right. For our daily lottery, we're going to pick up another small ingredient ticket, and we can go ahead and jump into today's sleep report. Not the final one. We do get one more for Sunday's sleep report on Monday morning. But for now, this is our Saturday sleep report, and hopefully we get something good. I did use another incense last night. I will leave it a surprise on which one it was. Let you take a little guess, see who can get it right. 10 hours and a minute of sleep. Yep, that sounds about right. I need to stop doing that. I really need to start going to bed on time, waking up on time like I used to. We got the snoozing type though, so that means we're not going to skew towards water, which is not good. But we do have well over 100 million drowsy power. I think we were at 140 yesterday, right? Yeah, 160.3 million drowsy power. Somehow still not a record. I think it's close to my record though. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I think my record was like 165, 175 million. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's the day. Especially with how, ooh, hey, a top belly Dedenne. Especially with how today may go with meals and everything. Probably gonna hit a record tomorrow without any kind of event boost. Oh, that went super fast. All right, well, 10 Pokemon. We've got 2 Slowbros, a Wooper, a Vaporeon. Ooh, speaking of Vaporeon, we were talking about that quite extensively in yesterday's stream. A Magnemite, which I do need, a Blastoise, Raichu, Weepinbell, Jigglypuff, and of course the Dedenne. A lot of Dream Shards in there. But that's all 10. Nothing new. Which does make sense. I'm getting very close to the end of the current sleep style decks. I think I'm probably 80-85% of the way through the sleep decks. Only 2 Pokemon are hungry, and neither of them are really super interesting. There are 2 Pokemon here that I really want. Both of them kind of equally. So let's see. Wooper is the one I used the incense on. Oh, Magnemite only had 1 pip left. That makes this easy. Easy choice then. We'll feed him the 1 biscuit. Critical capture, I bet, just because that's my luck. Nope. Just the 1. All right. So there we go. We got a good, well, hopefully a good Magnemite. We got Magnemite. That's the important part. It looks like I did do some work on catching another Dedenne, but we'll deal with that here in a minute. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. A lot of people singing Dedenne's praises in the Discord last night. So maybe it's time to start looking for another one soon. All right. Boop. And one more. Nice. All right, so we're taking the Wooper home. Hopefully that's what we need. Big hit there. Lovely. It's always the final biscuit that goes the big hit. Never the first. Never the first. All right, Dedenne. I mean, I only have 15 biscuits left. Could use an Ultra Biscuit, but I feel like that's ill-advised. Maybe we'll give him at least 1 or 2. Maybe we'll get a big hit on this. Would have been nice if we'd have got it here instead of Wooper, but c'est la vie. All right. I think we're going to stop there. Just give him a couple. How many? Oh, he's full anyway. I was trying to see how many pips he had left. I think 5 or 6 is what it showed before it went away and I could actually start counting. But feeding him little by little, we'll get him eventually. For now, is Dedenne Candy the right one to send out, or is it Eevee? Or even Wooper, since Wooper's newer. I mean, Whooper's not terribly new anymore. Maybe people have enough. Definitely don't think people have enough Eevee candy. I don't know if it's possible to have enough Eevee candy in this game. So we'll send that one out. Whooper could have been a good call too, but Eevee just seems right in the moment. We did get another 82 Suicune main, so we're doing very well there. And then we've got 8,274 research XP and 15,661 dream shards. Still haven't found a natural spawning Suicune, which is what I want to see. It's just not happening. But let's go ahead and check out this Magnemite. Let's see what we got going on. Hopefully this is the one we've been searching for. We want a skill-focused Magnemite. So we've got oil and double herb, which isn't bad. I think I would have preferred oil, and herb just for the nice, even mix, but it's ultimately not that big a deal. It's a skill specialist. Skill trigger's a fantastic start. Skill trigger and then inventory up M, also fantastic. A helping speed would be nice. Ooh, we got ingredient finder. Don't really want that. Inventory up S and helping speed. So ingredient finder's really the only bad sub skill here. Oh, naughty is... Oh, that's the worst. It is faster, but main skill chance is down. Maybe this evens out to where it's not that bad. Maybe the skill trigger can kind of help balance that out, and the speed may balance it out as well a little bit. I know it's not ideal. It's not exactly what we want. And it doesn't look like it's going to be good enough either. Really good enough would be probably at least 80 PR. But let's see. We get skill trigger very early on. So how many skill triggers per day at level 10? 2.2 is not bad. We probably should rate this as a Magnezone as well, just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Yeah, we don't get the helping speed until 100. So... let's go ahead and check the skill triggers at max level currently. 2.78. That's not terrible, but Flareon is way outperforming that. Flareon is averaging like 5.6 a day, I think. Something like that. Yeah, this one, I don't think this one's going to work unless we just get a huge boost from it being a Magnezone. Let's see. And even then, it's probably not the right call to evolve this one because of the nature. That's rough, buddy. Let's see. If it were a level 10 Magnezone, I mean, 3.7 is a lot better. Still not quite what we're looking for. What about level 30? 3.8? Level 60 is the big comparison. It needs to be at least 5. 4, I mean, 4 is good, but it does need to be at least 5 to really be worthwhile, because otherwise Flareon's better and there's no point in it. So yeah, I think we're gonna send this one to the professor. We can get a better one. I know everybody says, oh, hold on to it just in case we get nature mints, but I don't know if nature mints are gonna save this one, because they're probably just gonna randomly re-roll. Which might help a lot, but I'd rather just try to catch one that's good right off the bat and doesn't need a nature mint. So we're gonna send that one to the professor, and we're gonna move on. Where is my boy Whooper? Where are you, buddy? There you are. All right, so we got level 14 in Quiet. Quiet may be what we want. ABA is not terrible, but it's not what we want. That's also a very high frequency, so I'm wondering if that is a bad thing. We do have helping bonus to start off with. Very good. Ingredient finder S, also very good. Helping speed S, skill trigger S, and ingredient finder M. I mean, arguably skill trigger is the only bad one there, and even then I wouldn't say it's bad. Quiet's not bad. Quiet is ingredient finding at least, so that's good. That is a good step. However, I feel like this ABA maybe ruining everything. Yeah, I figured it was going to be very highly rated. The real question is going to be, what is the combination going to look like in terms of actual production? And also, how's this going to pan out in the future? Are we going to get recipes that use mushrooms and potatoes to where this is actually a good combo? Let's go with the mushroom. Do we have anything right now? Spore mushroom curry. Actually, this one could solo spore mushroom curries, I bet, at level 60. Soft potato chowder. Yeah. There's not anything currently that this is really going to be that helpful for, outside of if I'm trying to keep my strength low for a particular hunt. Maybe I could use this for spore mushroom curry or something like that, just to minimize the number of essential Pokemon, and then just have a bunch of lower level stuff that I'm just trying to level up on the team. Maybe that could be a thing with this one. But I feel like there's a solid potential for mushrooms and potatoes to have another recipe added that this would actually be beneficial. So I'm going to hold on to this one. I don't know if we're going to invest in it anytime soon, but I would hate to get rid of a very good Pokemon that has a combination of ingredients that I think could be useful down the road. It's not like a random mix of ingredients. Like if it was mushrooms and chocolate, I'd be like, oh, those are probably never going to be in a recipe together. So probably not going to keep it. But mushroom and potatoes, I could see having a lot of good synergy down the road. So we're going to hold on to this one. And at 97, it's really hard to make the argument to get rid of it. I think this is so good that it's actually overcoming the bad ingredient spread. So I'm going to hold on to it. We'll see how it does. We may even run it through production comparison to see exactly how many mushrooms and potatoes it will produce, because it may still produce more than what we need, even with a subpar ingredient spread. So we'll just hold on to it. This is level 14. We'll hold on to it, and we'll go ahead and move on. I'm trying to see this. Oh, this final PR has a way to go. I thought it was almost done. I was looking at this bar. I'm not looking at the right place. But we can let that run while we finish up. I've already decided I'm keeping it. We just need to see what it's going to be. Oops, I switched off the wrong thing. All right, so we'll let that run in the background while we finish up. Another 702 sneaky snacking. Use 7 incense, mission complete. For using that Wooper incense. Actually got a good Wooper finally. No new news, but we have some community reports. Let's see if I get some mains from the reports today. We got 44 reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They doubled up. Very good. Very good. All right, next button. 26 mains. Very nice. One. I don't know why I'm counting. I'm looking for friends that aren't level 5 just to see if I get any. No, so far only the one instance of mains from a non-level 5 friend. All right, hey, level up, nice. With us another small ingredient ticket. Today is just the day of ingredient tickets, apparently. But speaking of ingredients, let's go ahead and make breakfast. I'm gonna go ahead and make breakfast first because I already know my ingredient bag is full. So we're gonna do this. Actually, no, the one thing I wanna do before I do this is to collect from Flareon, get that double skill trigger, because I really want that increased pot space to make room for all of this. So let's go ahead. Now that we've got the skill triggers, now we can make breakfast. The flower gift macarons is of course exactly what we're making again, 303 pot space. All right, if this goes extra tasty, I mean, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw in all the sausage, all the potatoes. Might as well throw in that one apple, that one lonely apple, just to get a little bit of nutritious value. Do all of the tails. I'm gambling it all right here. All of the tails. If this one goes extra tasty. Ooh-wee. All right. all the tomatoes. Still gonna have some space left over. The final PR on the Whooper is 97. That's kind of what I was thinking. All the soybean, well, most of the soybeans. We'll run out of space before we get all the soybeans. All right, well, moment of truth. If this goes extra tasty, we are gonna be having a real good time. It's gonna take a long time to cook this though, because there's so many ingredients. 60,000 just even before. Man, it didn't do it. Didn't do it. But another 118,000. That's I believe that's about what we had for our first meal of the day this week. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Another 118,000. That may push us to a new rank. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly where I was. It's not enough to push into Master 17, but we're getting very close. We will definitely be there by the time we do lunch. All right. Another double skill trigger from Gardevoir. Very good. Get some more apples. Let's go ahead and grab that cocoa and milk. We do need the cocoa. Once I get, which I should right now, once I get enough cocoa, I will swap Blastoise out and throw... Who am I going to put on the team? Maybe Raichu? I don't know. Probably Raichu. Maybe Walrein, actually, just to get that helping bonus. But this should be enough. Yeah, we usually don't have to worry about Coco all that much. Okay, so what are we looking at right now? Oop, wrong one. Oh, we're 10 short. That's not as much cocoa as I thought we would get. Oh, wait, no, we have more than what we need. I'm thinking 75 still. We only needed 50. We've got plenty. So we can go ahead and swap Blastoise off the team. We do still need a few more eggs to make dinner, but I feel like we could probably swap Delibird off the team as well. Don't think that's going to be a problem. Only getting 13 more eggs throughout the day. There's no reason that Abomasnow should not get those 13 eggs before I go to bed tonight. So we can swap Delibird out as well. And we can do Raichu and Walrein on the team. The reason I am selecting Walrein and Raichu is because, again, in the live stream, somebody was teaching me some new stuff. Appreciate it. You know who you are. Thank you very much for teaching me these things. So let me go ahead and show you what we're talking about. If you go over here to the Pokemon box, click on Pokemon box, of course, to go there. Let's see if I remember how to do it correctly. All right, so we're going to click on View Config. We're going to click this little plus icon at the top. We're going to go to Berry Strength. And then we're going to make sure that we have the island we're on and the berries that we have for the week selected. And then close out of it. It will reload and it will show us who our best berry strength Pokemon are that are in our box specifically for this island. As you can see, Raichu and Walrein are my top with the number is kind of small, but it's right here. You may be able to see it if you're on a large enough screen. If you're on a phone, you may not be able to see this, but it's right here under the berries and the amount of berries they bring in. So for Raichu, it's 22,378, and for Walrein, it's 19,945. The reason I was saying Walrein is because it does have the helping bonus, so that would help the rest of the team as well. But we're in a good enough position that we can do both. We can go ahead and get Raichu and Walrein on the team and not have to worry about it. All right, and Walrein is pretty far down the list. Where are you at, buddy? You're a little further. There you are. All right. So we'll get those on the team. That should help pretty substantially with some of the extra strength day. It's not going to be a huge jump, but you know, maybe that 40,000 or whatever will help. So hopefully we can get a decent amount of strength from them. I'm not going to make lunch yet. I do. Hey, there we go. Switch in the team and get another skill trigger, or switch in the members of the team and get another skill trigger. That's nice. Not one there. What I was going to say was I'm not going to cook lunch yet because I want to give Flareon a chance to get some more skill triggers. I want to make some strong meals today and really push that record. So we'll see how it goes. I clicked on the wrong button. This isn't what I want. I want to click on the missions. That's what I want to do. use 7 incense, get the 50 mains, and then also cook 17 times for 1500 dream shards. All we've got now is 264 candies. I don't know who to use these on. Honestly, I'm just gonna have to go through and find a Pokemon to use them on, because we didn't catch any of the stuff I really wanted to catch that I was planning to invest in. The Totodile was the main one that I really wanted to catch a good one so I could invest in that. It just didn't work. It didn't work, and now I'm kind of at a loss. So I'm gonna have to find something. If you've got any ideas based on what you know is in my box, drop it in the comments. Give me an idea on what to invest these in. Maybe the Swablu army, I don't know. But yeah, kind of at a loss on what to invest in. So that's kind of where I'm at. But 734 mains is a very good amount of mains to be at. We're gonna leave it there. I think with tomorrow adding the new items to the shop, I don't think I want to buy an incense tonight. I'm just gonna wait, buy the cheap one tomorrow, and go from there. Again, we have enough mains to buy the biscuits if a natural Suicune does show up, so I'm not worried about that. I could buy the main skill seed, but if you remember from the previous events, I don't like doing that until the very end, because I don't want to use the mains and then be short on something that I need immediately, whereas the skill seed is always going to be there and I'm not planning to use it immediately, so I'm going to wait to buy that. Same with the Waterstone. I'll wait to buy it until the end because I don't need it immediately. So yeah, we're just going to sit pretty with 734 mains, hopefully get a natural Suicune spawn. Trying to see if it will happen, but Suicune has a very, very, very low spawn chance, so it's not surprising that I haven't found one yet. But we are in a very good place. We're in a very good place. Not a whole lot left to do, and yeah, that's kind of the plan, just to see how far we can get into Master 17. Gonna break that record. We're only 50,000 away from it, so no worries there. But before I leave you, I do have one last bit of information, a nice little reminder. Keep in mind, tomorrow, we are going to start with a stronger Snorlax than normal. It's not going to start at 0 strength. If you're on Greengrass, it will start at Ultra 4. However, on all the other islands, it does not start at Ultra 4. It starts with 125,032 strength. So I went ahead and checked to see what that means for each island. Again, Greengrass, it'll be Ultra 4. If you're going to Cyan Beach, it's Ultra 1. If you're going to Taupe Hollow, it will be Great 4. If you're going to Snowdrop Tundra, it will be Great 2. And if you're going to Lapis Lakeside, it will be Great 1, but it'll be like close to Great 2. It's like 5,000 strength off of Great 2. So pretty much Great 2. I know Taupe Hollow and Snowdrop Tundra, Suicune isn't going to be spawning there, so most people won't be going there. But for whatever reason, if you decide you're wanting to go there, I wanted to go ahead and include it just in case some of you were planning to go there instead. Maybe your Suicune hunt's over, in which case I'm jealous that you got a good one already. But that's what we're looking at. So keep that in mind when you're choosing where you want to go for tomorrow's research. I still haven't decided exactly where I want to go yet. Not really too sure. I'm gonna have to look at the individual spawns and see what sounds pretty good. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're just, finishing out the week strong, getting ready for next week, and keep those ranks in mind for when you're deciding where to go. Other than that, that's gonna be it for me today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Flightmaster, Illusion, JP White, Husky Star, and our newest ace trainer, Jassy. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, go ahead and click the join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the link to the Discord. Come join us and talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. The link is in the description of this video. Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.